You ready?
Yeah, on you.
Chips?
No.
Can I get
No, fool. What if sound effects, Folio?
Oh, shit, you started. I didn't know you started.
And we're back. Welcome to another episode of the MizFitz. We are here.
We might be here. I don't know.
Yo, shit's about to suffocate itself.
Chip's about
Nope. Nope.
Quarantine hookah, baby. Quarantine hookah.
Let him start coughing with that shit. That shit gonna be funny.
He about to rap himself.
He gonna drown in smoke.
Yo, just make sure we say everything out loud because you know he can't see shit.
Mad foggy.
What's good, fellas?
Ain't
What's
shit.
poppin'?
Ain't shit.
Ain't shit good.
Nah, you know what's good? Everybody still in our style. That's what's good.
Took the words right from me. I was definitely about to say social distancing. I got everybody stealing shit.
Word.
Factory.
Mm-hmm.
Should
We
have
was
copywrote this shit or something.
We was on Zoom
I mean,
before
we
Zoom
didn't-
was a Zoom.
We didn't invent it, so we can't copyright it. But
I mean,
I'm just saying.
Nah, fuck it. Everybody else be trying to copyright something they didn't invent, so screw it. Let's do it.
Word.
LeBron did try to copyright Taco Tuesday.
Just let them deny it.
What the problem is?
exactly.
Knowing that,
Niggas could try and take Taco Tuesday. Shit, we got a shot.
somebody else tried to take something. I think what was it, J-Lo or one of the Jets?
No, it was some no, it was the football team. Then they tried to do
Chick,
the
Yeah, Ohio State.
they tried to copyright
They
the.
tried to take you guys copyright the.
T-H-E?
Are you serious?
Yeah, so they can. You know how they call it the Ohio State?
Are you serious?
So they was trying to.
God.
They was trying to copyright that.
And didn't fucking Cardi B try and copyright that old curse shit that she did?
Oh yeah. She
They
didn't
got
even.
shut the fuck down.
I don't think
That's
she
her
did
fault.
anything.
I expect hers to get granted more than before the rest of them. He made that shit up. But yeah, I'm with you though. They bugging.
Welcome back, everybody, to a social distancing episode of
Nah, it's a regular episode for us.
AKA regular, AKA our regular shit. We back. Everybody looking rough as shit. I'm
Word.
cheating. He lining his own shit up. He cheating.
Word.
I ain't rough. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I know. I said you cheating.
Chip's trying to pat his fro down.
Got more hair than LeBron.
Yo, go spray something. Put some spray in that shit.
Put some soap on that.
They don't got no
You gotta-
shine.
That's when you got to check your head and see how much shit came back off. But yeah,
Hold
man.
on, let me see. Hold on, let me see your hairline, chest. Bring that closer.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my shit wild.
Oh shit.
My shit wild.
The right side, way further back than the left side.
Yeah, I can't laugh. He
Nah,
got
I don't hurt your feelings.
We ain't gonna do that. We ain't
Nah,
gonna.
I don't hurt. I'm not trying to
Still
play
line
you.
my shit up though.
I'm
If
not
y'all-
trying to play you.
if y'all gonna talk about chips, everybody gotta take their hat off.
Nah. My shit wild too. No. I'm not trying to play him. I'm just saying what I noticed. I'm not taking my hat off. Fuck that.
I'm all right.
And none of y'all here to make.
We did that in pre-production. We ain't doing that again.
Shit, word. Before the recording started, about to hit a pH. Commercial.
Edit this right here.
Word. Be like,
Edit it all out.
cut my face off from here up.
Yo, thank God for the drive, son. Thank God for the drive and this Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls documentary.
Thank God for 2K.
Word, ain't no sports to talk about.
Thank God for Madden.
Word.
I'm
They
here
had Snoop
watching
Dogg-
an
they had
old
Snoop Dogg
ass
playing Marquise
Cowboys
Brown
Bills
earlier
Super Bowl
today.
right now.
Oh, chill. I want to watch the Cowboys win. Fuck out.
Yeah, really. Especially if they're playing the Bills. Obviously, that's spoiler alert. Any Bills fans watching, I apologize.
Yo, you ain't shit.
Pick a year. Pick a year.
Watching, I apologize.
It'll be the same outcome. Pick a year.
4 years in a row.
Bro,
No matter which year, fuck.
so can you imagine being part of that team, son? And I had a dude at my job arguing with me saying he would rather be their quarterback than who was it? Oh, it was Russell Wilson. Kelly instead of Wilson. I'm like, son, this thing got a Super Bowl. He was like,
Wow.
so
That don't make any sense.
he was like, he would rather have gone there 4 times than to go there once and win it.
Nah, give me my 1 ring, fam. I'm good.
Word, son. I'm like, you're bugging, son. He was like, yo, we're a part of history. I said, yeah, but the wrong side of history.
Wrong side of history,
So
motherfucker.
you don't see it like that.
And Russ went twice.
No, but this is before he went twice.
Yeah, you wild. Let me also just be Puda in this situation. Puda, you said the N-word. Watch your mouth. 10 minutes into the show, you want to be the first one to say it.
Got me.
Got him.
I usually catch you out. You got me.
About to report you to HR. So yeah, man, sports just had the draft. We always start with this. PH? How did you feel about it?
Yo, first off, don't be coming at me with this kind of negativity, all right?
Who said it's negative?
I want you to be happy.
Goodness great. Yo, you never happy, son.
Exactly.
I actually was happy with this draft.
So why is it negative then?
That was Chris' face. I ain't like the way he looked at me just now, all right? But anyway, yeah, I was feeling this draft, man. You know, we had the conversation. It was like, what did I want in for that first pick? You know, the me wanted the wide receiver, the N-word me. You know, but the football me needed that tackle, and we got the tackle. You know, that's not the sexy pick, but that's the needed pick. We need to keep Chris Homeboy Sam Darnold up, and
Chris Homeboy.
yes, that is Chris Homeboy, right?
All right.
I mean, as long as your tackle don't got no more girlfriends coming out with some wild posts about him beating addiction and shit, we'll be all right.
I mean, you know, as long as he gets a block, you know, you never know. Look what LT did with his addiction, son. Look at it got him to the Hall of Fame. so I'm with it.
Yo, you think they should have drafted that safety? Why y'all needed another safety?
Because they're gonna put Jamal Adams in the box, probably.
Y'all still got the other dude, right? Marcus May?
Yeah.
That was like the 3rd pick. Y'all could have got somebody else.
I don't know. The way that was, like, I ain't know nothing about the dude, but reading up on him, it seemed like he could play in the slot.
Oh, okay.
Like as a slot corner. Because he's
yeah.
tall and he's fast. So he might be able to play like corners, I mean, and tight ends or something. So never know.
That makes sense, then.
And so like didn't know nothing about him. He looked like he a good pick. The wide receiver Mims, didn't know nothing about him till you said something. But he looked like he gonna be all right.
I wanted the Giants to get him, man.
Well, thank you anyway. I appreciate it.
He's like 6'2",
Appreciate
6'3".
it. Yeah, 6'2", ran a 4.38 or 4.
I think he ran sub 40. Yeah.
Yo, what y'all think y'all could run in the 40-yard dash?
I'm about to run a
Forever.
4.89. We run a 4.8.
Forever.
All right, so look, on the track, how long is a 40?
On the track?
Yeah.
It's not the whole straightaway.
From where to where?
Half a straightaway.
I would say it's something around half too.
It's a little bit less than half a straightaway.
It's
from
half
start
a straightaway?
Yeah.
It's about 40 meters.
Yo, man.
5 seconds.
I'm going to have somebody record my 40, man. I'm going to upload that.
Yo, let me lose about 40 more pounds, and then I run my 40.
I'm about to do the combine.
I think I could run in the 4s.
We're going to do the run rate. No.
I can run a 4.9.
No.
You can run a 4 what?
4.9.
Oh, okay. No, you run a 4.
I can see that. I can see that.
I can do that.
Nah, I think you'll be.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Nah.
Yo, we're going to do a combine. MizFitz combine. Let's get it.
Run, Rich, run.
Come on, Chips. Don't do that.
Chips going to pass up.
I'm a fall as soon as I take the first step, nigga.
First step.
If we put some hookah if we put the coals at the end of the 40, you gotta go run and get the coals and bring the shit back.
Nah, even better. Gotta have the coals on the grill already, lighting for 'em.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
So what you grade the Jets overall, the whole drive?
Bias aside, I give them a B.
Your bias would say what?
A D, because I don't like the Gators.
Yo, oh my God.
I didn't want them to take the tackle with the first pick.
He be wilding, son.
I didn't like the safety.
Look, he complained.
I didn't know who the wide receiver was. So you know what? They get a D minus.
Yo,
Right?
PH was like, I liked our draft up until this goddamn running back. I'm like, son, y'all need shit.
Then he was like, why? Cause I don't like the Gators. So that's it. And we took the defensive end from the Gators, which he looked like he could be all right, hopefully.
You probably gotta get stronger.
I'm cool. But see, I ain't know none of these dudes. So, but then, doing some due diligence, I give him a B. As long as everybody, show up. Honestly, I think we got 4 starters, possibly, out of the draft. Of course, the tackle, that wide receiver, that safety, and it's another in that end, the defensive end.
That's starting.
No,
Who you say
nickel,
Chris?
the safety. I'm talking about in like nickel situations, not like starting.
A contributor.
Yeah.
Speaking of safeties, how about those Giants? Giants came off a nice draft from what it looks like on paper. That first round pick was a little shocking, but some people say that it was a needed pick. But to all 3 of my Giants fans here, let me know your thoughts. Yeah. I'll start with Pop first.
Okay.
Yeah. I was about to say, you should have went with Chips.
I'm gonna start with the positive side of things before negative Nancy go in over here.
So just like PH, but probably less than PH, because PH actually watches college football way more than I do, 1,000,000 times more than I do. I don't know who nobody is, so I'm going off of what they say on TV and what I read. So when they drafted Andrew Thomas, Mel Kiper and them was like, he wasn't the top rated, whatever. But then you go on the internet and everybody's like, he's the best tackle in the draft. He's the best rated tackle in the draft. He's been a starter since his freshman year. He started every game. He hasn't missed. I think he missed 3 games in 3 years. He played left tackle and right tackle. Don't commit no penalty. They said like in 300 snaps, he only gave up 16 rushes, allowed 16 rushes to the quarterback. So
300 snaps?
Yeah. The safety they drafted, I'm happy about that. I feel like those are 2 starters right there. Our pass defense is horrendous. So you add the safety, you add Bradbury, you still got Peppers. You hope the young dudes from last year get better, Baker and them, and it looks better. And they was drafting more linemen, which I like, because that's been my complaint for the last 4 or 5 years, that our offensive line been terrible. It should have been addressed a long time ago. So I'm happy that he addressed that. This draft outside of Chase Young didn't look like a pass rush heavy draft. It didn't seem like it was too much in there, but they drafted some guys later on. But I like what they did. I don't know who to give credit to, But I'm not going to take it away from Gettleman because he made some good picks last year too with the Giants. He got Slayton in the 5th round. You know, Daniel Jones looked like he's going to be legit. So as much as I don't like him, I can't just be like, oh, he drafting good because Judge came around. But you could tell that they collaborated on it though. It wasn't just straight Gettleman making choices. But I like what I see, man. I give it a. I think we got 3 starters, 2 in the possible. So I'm gonna go like a B plus, like a B plus.
Uda, I haven't watched any of these gentlemen play, so I'm happy if y'all happy. Go ahead, Chip.
Oh man.
Go ahead, man. Isaiah Simmons, go ahead.
First of all, I'm gonna start with if we wasn't winning meaningless fucking games like Puda wanted, we would have been in the mix for Chase Young.
It wasn't signed.
I was already sour leading up to the draft. Then I get into an argument with Yitiri on PlayStation. He's like, you don't need Chase Young. You about to get the best, one of the best, what you call them? A pass rusher.
Linebacker in the draft.
Yeah, linebacker, you said?
Yeah, best linebacker.
Yeah. I was there for this. I was there for this.
You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You don't watch college football. He barking on me. And then number 4 pick come up.
No. No. You got to get to what Yitiri said before we pick, though.
Oh. Now, if y'all don't pick Isaiah Simmons, what's his name? Simmons?
Yeah.
Isaiah Simmons, then you could be mad. And then for number 4 pick come, Giants select offensive tackle.
One of y'all said, what if these niggas go tackle?
I don't remember who said that, but
He said that. Yitiri said that.
So I was pissed off after that number 1 pick. Yes, it's a needed pick, but I feel like if you're picking 1 through 5, you have to get the most dynamic player you can get at that point. You fill in the rest of your holes later on with the rest of your draft picks. I don't understand how they don't go with Isaiah Simmons. Like Pop said, pass rush been weak as shit.
He's not a pass rusher.
Definitely not.
Is he not a pass rusher?
No.
He's a linebacker.
Wow.
He's like a coverage.
He's a coverage linebacker.
Yeah.
So he will play like
he's gonna be more like a safety-ish player in that.
So he will be like a middle linebacker.
Yeah, like a middle linebacker.
But then, damn it, I know y'all watch the football that I watched with the Giants play, and that middle field was wide the fuck open 80 times a fucking game.
I'm not taking a middle linebacker at 4.
Oh my goodness, man!
He dropped the 9, son. Everybody thought he was going to 4.
No, I mean,
the Giants fucked it up.
Listen,
No,
Other teams had needs.
the Giants got needs too.
Again, everybody had him slated at 4. Every mock draft had him at 4. Like, I remember you said different mock drafts be having different players.
Yeah.
Every mock.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Every mock I saw had him at 4.
I can show you like 4 of them. They had different tackles going at 4.
Yeah, but so that blew minds. Like I just want, when I think of the Giants and I think of our winning years, we always had that dynamic player on the defensive side of the ball, whether it was Justin Tuck, Pierre Paul, whoever. It was a dynamic player who, Lawrence Teller, of course, but like I just feel like we need that monster on the defensive side. So I think they should address that. Outside of that, we all know that the Giants had a lot of holes we need to fill. and especially on the defensive side of the ball. So they took a lot of linebackers, cornerbacks, 2 cornerbacks, a safety, and then they got a guard and an offensive tackle. So I think they did good. I think they filled out the draft. They addressed the more the most positions that was needed. So I think they did well with that. I would give them a B. But I was my mind was blown. Like I stopped watching the draft. Like Pop and Puda, I don't watch a lot of college football, so I can't tell you this guy is going to do this. I go for what I read and what I see. But
you complained that whole time you gave him a B
because they filled out the rest of the draft.
See,
the way
Chips is like me.
But it's
they
like
did good, but they doing his good.
It's just that first pick where I would have went different. Like I wanted that dynamic player. You know what I'm saying?
The one thing, no Chips, all them guys you named, Strahan, Justin Tucker, none of them were first round picks.
No, I get that, but that's
what first round pick.
No, I get that. But again, it's a 1 through 5 pick. I feel like you got to make a splash. But what makes me feel okay about it is Tom Brady was drafted what, 6?
Yeah,
6th round.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the NFL draft is normally so deep, and you can always find talent in every round. So hopefully get him in, and whoever he collaborated with found a couple of gems. Like Pop said, he found a couple last year. So let's hope he did the same this year. Here's why I give him a B, Puda. I feel like they needed to address the defense more than the offense, and they did that. So that's what made me feel content to give them a B, because that defense was horrendous. And on a side note,
a B plus and a B, I can roll with that.
And the side for that, I like Joe Judge's attitude.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Like real hard nosed and straight business. I'm not showing no favoritism or whatever. This is a fresh team, because nobody on that team is a fucking star yet.
Well, Saquon is a star.
Well, he is, but he had a real down year last year, but that's not even his attitude. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they addressed the needs that they needed to address. Yittity, your 49ers was willing, dealing.
Only thing I would say to defend the Giants not taking the linebacker, which I didn't think about it till just now, they did sign Blake Martinez. So maybe they believe in him.
I don't think it's nothing to defend. If you could get a left tackle, a franchise left tackle for the next 10 years, you take him.
What was Flowers' position?
Left tackle.
Well, I hope he ain't no fucking Flowers. I tell you that.
But look what a bad left tackle did.
No, you're right.
What position is Will Hernandez? I thought Will Hernandez.
No, he's a guard.
Okay. So y'all had Nate Solder, Will Hernandez. Now Andrew Thomas, and who else on y'all line?
Cam Fleming, and they drafted 2 other linemen.
Okay. I don't know. I felt like y'all line was sturdy last year. It was just a lot of holding on to the ball too long with those sack fumbles and shit.
Nate Soldier is getting paid so much money and getting destroyed out there, son.
Now you sound like PH with his cornerback situation last year.
But it's crazy. It's to the
Son, why would you even say that, Chris? See, that's why I should come over there and fuck you up, son. Why would you even talk about your name like that, son?
I'm gonna report you. I'm gonna call the cops. Social distance.
So why you gonna do that, son? You know I don't like him, son. Why would you do that?
I'm gonna be within my right mind to defend my family. I'm gonna tell him you told me you had corona. I'm gonna shoot you.
So let me correct Pop. We got one other offensive. Oh no, yeah, we got one other offensive tackle and a guard. Now, ETD, what's this dude from UConn? UConn is not a big football team, right? College football, they not really.
It depends what year, but they have some gyms some years.
So now Matt Pearl goes third.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that, ETD? Do you think that was a solid pick, or the grade they gave him was an A for? But they, the one criticism I heard, he ain't play against nobody.
Heavy run team. He's a bruiser. He's gonna be more along the lines of helping Saquon get better holes. That's gonna be the main thing. Pass protection, he hasn't been tested, so that's the only issue. Is they don't know what he's gonna be able to do against top-notch pass rushers.
But they're not expecting him to start. It's going to be Thomas and Soldier as the tackles, and they're gonna let him develop.
He'll probably be more along the lines of a replacement for Soldier once he's out of
Yeah.
there.
Son, Soldier came from the Pats, got this big ass deal. In 2 years, this rookie about to take his spot.
Shit, might not be 2 years. Might be next season.
No, I'm saying
he's Soldier in his 30s already, though.
After 2 years, his spot is going. They're gonna make him compete for the race side.
Soldier in that age where it's about that time for him, though, ain't it?
He wasn't good from the beginning with us.
Y'all got him after his prime, though, so yeah. But he was better. Y'all needed something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was better than what y'all had, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And
how about them Niners, though?
It was tough.
All right, let's not talk about the trades right now. Just talk about the people drafted. The positions drafted.
Minus the trades and everything, all the movement that was done, C-.
Right.
Dang.
Now, why?
And that's a close D. So
why was it a C?
I felt like we had needs, and granted, we got a real good player, but it was in a position that we already were deep in.
What you felt like the needs? What you felt like the needs were?
Cornerback, wide receiver, O-line. We're deep at linebacker. Sherm is probably on his last year, I think, last 1 or 2 years, last leg of his deal. So we need somebody else to shore up that other side. Nobody else has stepped up in our secondary to prove that they can, except for Emmanuel Mosley. Killer Weatherspoon remains to be seen. Jason Verrett is on a 1-year deal. Deontay Johnson's on a 1-year deal. And then our safeties are pretty good. Our safeties are good. I think we're good at safety. O-line, Joe Staley was getting old. Everybody knew it was a question of him coming back this year. So that was my concern. And then wide receiver, we lost Emmanuel Sanders. Everybody saw the impact he had on the team when he came. We couldn't get open before he got there. Once he got there, we had a good route runner who could basically run himself open, and then it created space for Deebo Samuel and everybody else to get open. We don't need running back because we had 5 in the hole. And unless we was getting rid of Jimmy, ain't no need to go quarterback in the draft. So that's why C-D.
So now when you factor in the trades, what's your grade?
A.
Man, why?
Factoring in the trades, what took place with Joe Staley and everything, I give it an A. The reason I give it an A is it's a win now move. Going that other defensive tackle, that other defensive lineman. We've basically replaced DeForest Buckner, who was asking for over $100 million. We got a replacement of him for a lot cheaper. Granted, he probably going to still cost us about $30 million in the long haul for the total, but it's still a lot cheaper than what DeForest was asking for. We got a bookend left tackle to shore up our offensive line. I was hoping Joe Staley would stay so that way we could move him into the guard spot, and that would be a beast O-line, but I get it. He got a degenerative neck disease or issue going on with his health, so he got to call it quits. And we got a lot of depth at cornerbacks. And then the wide receiver we got, I I still wish we would have went Jerry Jeudy first. But the only positive of this wide receiver is his yards after catch was, I believe, a 10.9 per catch. Better, like the best in the NCAA. The only issue is he was doing that shit against the Pac-12.
I was about to say he was at a small school, right?
No, he went to Arizona
No, he was at Arizona State.
He was at Arizona State. It's a big school. It's just
the shitty conference.
Don't got good DBs. Their defenses aren't known like that. You know, if he was doing that in the Big Ten or if he was doing that in the SEC, great. I'm cool with that. And only other thing, I think he's 6 feet, but he got like an 81-inch wingspan. So that needs to be. They need to make sure they get him in the training room working on his blocking technique, because that's going to be great for run block. Fuck pass catching, fuck run after catch. That's going to be awesome for run blocking against those DBs. So that's my only positive takeaway from this whole thing. And if we could get that defensive lineman playing anywhere like he was in college, that's going to be, our defensive line is going to be just as good, if not better, as it was last year.
It sound like overall.
Super Bowl, here we come, baby.
So let me ask you, this is a problem I hate with teams that, get to the Super Bowl and then do a lot of moving around. Do you feel like you guys took the next step in building a roster, or do you think you went back a little bit?
So I agree.
Getting rid of Breida, you got rid of him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Sanders.
Well, Sanders was a free agent, so it was a matter of if he wanted to come back.
They got rid of the other wide receiver.
We got rid of Goodwin.
Yeah, Marquise Goodwin.
Goodwin, yeah. So like pieces like that, you don't think that brought y'all a step back? Like now they got to prove it again that they belong in that Super Bowl and possibly win it next year? So
everybody that we got rid of wasn't impacting the team last year, except for Sanders maybe. Towards the final stretch, last 5 weeks, Breida started getting fumbleitis. That's crucial when you got 5 running backs in your stable. All of them running below 4.40s, and all of them are impacting the game, which you've seen last year. Each game, somebody else different. Raheem Mostert wasn't even the starter for the first half of the year. It was Tevin Coleman. We got a running back coming off the injured reserve who basically had the last 2 years off for $13 million. He restructured his contract, so we had to keep him. Matt Breida was coming up for a contract negotiation, so we was gonna either have to pay him or get rid of him. Why not get at least some sort of compensation for him? So that's a smart move there. Emmanuel Sanders, I think the Saints paid him way too much for how old he is.
Word.
The impact he actually has on the game. He's a great route runner, but that's about it. He's not taking off the top. He's not doing all of that. Marquise Goodwin didn't play at all last year. He was hurt majority of the time. Very fast, very impactful if he's in the game, but he wasn't in the game. And then I also think he had an issue. I think there was some sort of beef or something I saw. I didn't get any details on it with, I guess, with management or something. I don't know. But that's one thing I was scared of because there was a lot of rumors of the 49ers making a lot of trades, like getting rid of guys like Jaquiski Tart or, Quan Alexander. If shit like that would have took place, then yeah, I'd have been pissed because it would have been, all right, we made it to the Super Bowl, and now y'all feel like we don't need these guys that got us here. Y'all tripping. So I don't think that took place. I think we've actually gotten better and we got younger. We had to sort of plan for the future, but keep a lot of the same pieces because we got a lot of big money coming up that's going to need to be signed next year. George Kittle contract is the main focus going into next year. He gonna keep that motherfucker.
Y'all better give him every fucking penny he want.
I got one last question for everybody. What y'all think about the Packers going after a quarterback in the second?
Yo, I was getting ready to ask that after your question, and yeah, I think Jordan Love should be watching his back because I think they're gonna put a hit out on him. So they're gonna put a hit out on him. It's a wrap for him. He ain't even asked for all this. He ain't asked to be on the Packers. John Love is just happy to be here, trying to be on a football team, and he about to be a dub. He about to be a dub.
Listen.
You heard what Aaron Rodgers said, though?
Listen.
You heard what Aaron Rodgers... Go ahead, Chips.
Listen. He ain't no starter. He ain't... I mean, what they pick him in the first round, right?
Yes. No, first round.
Oh, it wasn't first.
Yeah, he was the 26th pick.
First round.
That's why he gonna die, son. Die. First round.
It was late first round. It was a late first round pick. They could have got Aaron Rodgers a weapon, but all the arguments against that pick, I didn't hear a name that they should have picked. It was just more so of they should have got Aaron Rodgers a weapon, whether it was a receiver, a running back, or whatever. But listen, he's not going to start. He's going to be backup. Why not get if they feel he's a good quarterback who has potential? Why not pick him? Aaron Rodgers is going to play for another 2-3 years. Let the young boy learn under Aaron Rodgers. This is a perfect time to pick somebody, because you wait till you get an earlier pick, like maybe next year. Now you facing the pressure of that quarterback coming in, and the pressure of, is he going to replace Aaron Rodgers now? Is he going to sit for 3 years? Is he too good of a quarterback to sit for 3 years? So why not take this opportunity to get a good quarterback who can learn under Aaron Rodgers? I'm not mad that they made that pick.
Is he a good quarterback, college guys?
Yeah. Everything with them getting him, it brings back to the whole Pat Mahomes ordeal. You know, everything, all of his comparisons was he's a Pat Mahomes kind of kid. He has a strong arm. You know, he's willing to take the risk and willing to take the chance. You know what? Fuck it. I'm glad Packers did that. Go ahead, get him some reps in. Send Aaron Rodgers on home to Cali. Bring him to the Bay Area.
Yo,
Send Aaron Rodgers home.
Say that with everybody.
Super Bowl.
They was talking about he might go to Chicago.
No.
What Rodgers said, Puda?
He was basically saying, yo, nobody's beating me out for my job.
Not in San Francisco. He right. Come on home.
Sad. Nigga about to go it's about to be a dub for him, son. It's about to be a dub for him. He gonna pull up to the joint. Everybody's gonna see him. He gonna whisper in his ear, "Fuck you," and get out of here, out of my locker room.
Yeah, you stupid.
Home on the other side, all the way on the other side.
Yo, he might sit back there and learn a few things, man.
Yeah, he gonna learn. That's what he want to do. Man, he just came from Utah State. He going to the Packers with a nice quarterback that he thought was probably gonna be his people's. And it's gonna be a dub. He like, yeah, I get to work, I get to chill with Aaron Rodgers. And everybody like, yo, fam, Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna be a man. You know, he ain't gonna fuck with you. What you mean?
History repeats itself.
Word.
Facts.
Brett Favre got mad heat for that too.
Brett Favre was like, yeah, what's good?
Brett Favre hate was so blatant and obvious. Let's see if Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna do it like that.
And
Yes, he is.
Rodgers was supposed to be a first round pick. He kept on dropping.
Oh, word?
Yeah, he was still a first round pick, but he was late, just like this.
He was late.
I thought it was top of the second.
No, I think Aaron was 24.
Yeah, something like that.
So like history really repeated itself. This shit.
He was in a green room tight.
Tight. But
He's furious.
we will see.
Hey, listen. Like I said, go ahead and bring him on over to San. He from Cali. He went to Cal. Go ahead and bring him on over. We'll take him for the last 2 years of his contract. You know, somebody want Jimmy. You know, go ahead, take porn star Jimmy. We'll take him. You know, Aaron Rodgers will get us to the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. I'll take that.
I bet.
I will take 2 Super Bowls, send him off into the sunset. He always wanted to play for San Fran anyway. We should have never made the mistake of drafting Alex Smith over him anyway.
That is very true.
Go ahead and bring him home. Yeah. But yeah, Jordan Love, as PH would say, watch your back.
Watch your back.
Once training facilities open up, it might be a problem, you know. Make sure Aaron Rodgers don't, Tanya Harding you or nothing like that.
If y'all hear Jordan Love get COVID-19, be suspicious. Be suspicious, man.
All he got to do is get him a Clorox drip. He'll be all right.
No comment. No comment. I don't even want to talk to PH after that.
Oh, man.
All right, man. It's transitioning. Moving on to another. So we got the sports out the way. That's literally all the sports we had was the draft.
Oh, no. Do the outro. Let's do an outro.
So, yeah, on that, we'd like to say stay tuned. Hopefully, no delays in the next season as far as football goes. Still no wonder on what's going to happen with finishing off on basketball. So when we get that, we'll let y'all know. We'll touch base on that.
Yeah, right.
Where we think that'll go. But, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, there's no delay with getting these guys into the training and getting my team back ready for their Super Bowl run. I don't know what the rest of these guys' teams is going to do.
Nothing.
Hopefully, PH could, have some hope or something like that.
9 wins.
Expectations next year, Giants fans?
No.
Come on, son.
Hashtag
a whole new season.
Because every year he came I only said it 1 year.
Nigga said no. Quick.
Hashtag no.
It's a whole new year, though, son. Saquon come through the gate like Barry Sanders. Y'all with...
Yo, leave him, Chris, because when they start winning, that's when he going to be like, all right, now I got expectations now.
That's right. That's right.
He's going to say he never said it. He's going to say he never said it.
Until that's my hashtag.
Don't the 49ers come to New Jersey this year?
Well, hopefully.
Yeah, if we have it, I think the 49ers come against both, right? Jets and Giants?
Yep.
PH, you trying to go catch a game if we can?
Oh, my God.
This guy here.
Yo, get out of here.
I'm with it.
No, you're not.
I'm trying to get some of that tailgate action that Puda be out there
to go to both.
With all the food and shit.
Listen, man. Say the
I try to
word.
do both.
I'm trying to get up there for both games, chill with my people, tailgate, fuck COVID.
Tailgates be crazy. I'll buy me another little grill and you can add to the shit.
Look, Puda feel good. He be out here. Never mind. I ain't gonna talk about it. But on that note, MizFitz is out of here. We appreciate that. What you said, Chips?
Said motherfucker think he a pit master dad.
Damn, son, I just said buy a little grill and try to contribute. Son. That's all I said. Full joint like this big, son.
Chips hated.
Put it on the roof of my car.
Nah, you already know Chips gonna hate, son. That's what he do.
Should be fun. That should be fun out there when they hit the tailgate.
But all right, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment,
share.
Let us know your thoughts. Let us know what your team, girl, what you give your team on their grade and their draft, so we can touch on it and tell you that they still ain't shit.
Word.
Yo, Chips, I just want to be part of the crew, man.
I got you, bro.
You know me?
It's all love. It's all love, baby. All love.
No, it ain't. There ain't no all love. He lying.
That's what Aaron Rodgers going to tell Love.
Yep. That's all love. It's all love.
See, this is where it go left. All right, y'all. MizFitz out. We out.